How we can separate this Toyota Prius car's gearbox and this transmission unit from this engine area. How we take these bolts away and how this works happens. Next I will show to you that how we separate these two parts, engine area and gearbox and transmission area. Okay, and let's go to look those bolts first, what we need to open. Okay, and now we look these connection points between gearbox and transmission, and we need now 14mm spanner that we can open these bolts, and there are these first standard bolts. In here is this first 14mm in that position. Now we can see that there is this is our first bolt what we need to open, and then in that another side area same way we have similar bolt in here. This position. It is in that position. Now we can see that it is in there is this our spanner and bolt is in here in that side, same area. And then next bolts what we need to open are in this front area, and there are first bolt in here, that one what we have to open, it is in that position, and then second is little bit lower in here, easy to find. Good. And then we go to look another sides in that areas, exhaust manifold areas bolts. Okay, and really this first one was in here, that one, this bolt, and then when we look a little bit down, next is in here, in hidden. Its position is just in this area. There is this next bolt. Its location is in that area. Now we can see this is just in hidden. And then there are two bolts in below of this exhaust manifold. Really two bolts that are in here. This is first one, its location is that one. Now we can see there is this first one, and then second is just in a little bit below more in here. Okay, good. And now I open all of these bolts, and there was really 1, 2, 3, 4 is that side, and in another side there was also these 4 bolts. Total amount is 8 bolts, and let's look at what happens when I took those away. Okay, and let's start to open, and firstly we look the most difficult bolt, and it is in here in very hidden position, and this is difficult. This is tight bolt, that one. This is tight. Okay, this is first bolt what I need to open. Then we have easier. Here we have, this is something like old style start motor hole, and there is 2 bolts in that area. I already opened those, and then we go in this up area, and here we have next bolt, that one. There was that side of bolt, and we go in another side, and in here is similar size bolt. And then we look at exhaust manifold area, and here we have next bolt in that area, and it is same side, and then we look in lower, and there is next bolt I have already opened. Okay, and there is one bolt left in here, and I work with that one, and this is tight bolt, and soon it is open also. Okay, and then we look those final two bolts. What are these most difficult? This was really stuck in my case. And there is similar bolt in here, and then in here we have similar in that side. Okay, and now all bolts are free, and we can go to calculate that how many bolts we had. Okay, and in that plate there was 2, and here is 4, and here is 4. Total amount is then in 8. 8 bolts, 4 longer and 2 shorter in that plate. Okay, and now bolts are free, and we can go to separate that joint. Okay, and now when these connection points are away in between this gearbox and engine block, then we need to start to separate these two things, and we need for that job now these big flathead screwdrivers, and we install these screwdrivers in these side areas in here, in these side areas in here, and we can actually start this job so that we use this dual knife, and dual knife is excellent starting point. I have in here a couple of old knives, and they are in here, and I install firstly this knife in this side area. Where is this? This our engine separation part, and this knife, it's like opens this connection in here, and I have to install this in both areas, both sides, and there is this small cut hole. What I start to soon open that area, this small line, and I have to make this line bigger. Okay, and let's look at how this starts when I install first this knife in this side area. Okay, and in this another side I can see that there is small cut, and now I install this my screwdriver in this hole, and now we can see that how nicely there became. And when I move this my screwdriver a little bit more, there is this my screwdriver, it is here, and when I move that in this way, then I can separate these two parts like more away, and I can let some of these my screwdrivers in here, and then I have even bigger this steel bar, and using this device I can separate these parts more. Good, now this is nice in here, and I let this my screwdriver in here, and then I go in another side to work in here, and I need many of these tools. And this is good. Let's look another side. Okay, and in here I have also flathead screwdriver, and I installed that in here this side, and now we have quite big sides. And note that there are those special steel these pins in here like that one, and this is like important supporting, and now I bend this more like away. Good. And now these parts are almost separated, these things. When we look that these are separated, and soon these parts opens. Now I believe that these parts, yes, now they are free. Okay, excellent. And then my next step is that when they are separated, two parts are now separated, then I take my leather gloves. This protects my fingers, and I take this gearbox part and I pull that in this direction. Let's look. Not yet. How about if I move this engine a little bit forward? Excellent. And now these two parts. They are separated. Excellent. Okay, and there is this electric motor, and in here we can see this clutch, this automatic transmission, this clutch in there. Good. And now this job, engine and gearbox separation is ready. And there is really gearbox, and now we can see also those bolts location, that where are those bolts in those connection bolts in different areas. Okay, good.